Are you ready to sell your online course but worried because you have no audience? Well, in this video, I'm going to share proven strategies that can help anyone sell an online course even without an established following. We'll talk about understanding your target market and audience in order to reach them. We'll discuss creating the perfect course offer, the perfect course, and tools, automation, marketing, and sales techniques that will help you convert and become successful in your course selling endeavors. That by the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to successfully market and sell your course regardless of your current audience size. So let's get right into it. Understanding your niche and your audience. This is a very important concept. You must pick a niche, then you gotta know how to define it, meaning understanding how to clearly identify and narrow down a specific area of focus within a broader market. In other words, who do you want to help? What are their specific area of interest, specific problem, and challenges? Understanding their unique challenges and needs and then creating solutions that directly relate to them is the way to help yourself stand out in the market and connect more effectively with your audience. Now, just as an extra help, here are just some examples of what a broad versus a narrowed down or specific area of a niche looks like. For instance, fitness is a very broad niche, but fitness for busy professionals is a specific narrowed down niche. Vegan recipes is a very broad niche, but vegan bacon for beginners, that's a more specific niche. Digital marketing, broad as well, but digital marketing for local businesses, very specific and narrowed down. Following what I'm putting down here? That's how specific you gotta get, because what you want to do when you start off is you want to narrow it down so you can separate yourself, connect directly with specific types of people, and then from that point on, then you begin to grow and get more broad in your approach. But we always start off by niching down and then narrowing down so you can sort of separate yourself. Now that you got that squared away, it's time to start researching your ideal audience and target market. So even without an existing audience, you have to follow this process of researching and understanding your market so that by understanding their online behaviors with keywords that they type in, and after having that understanding, you can begin to position yourself to make a connection with them one by one until you build your audience. And there are specific tools that help us to do this sort of research. Tools like Google Trends, Answer the Public, and Social Media Insights are just to name a few that allow you to do this kind of target market research that we're talking about. And then you can analyze this information to identify growing or emerging markets. But not only can you see what is trending, but you can also see the different ways that they are trending as well with the following features. For example, you can see how topics are trending over a certain period of time. You can also compare different topics. For example, you can compare two topics like digital marketing versus social media management and see what's trending more, allowing you to make an informed decision about which niche to go with. You can also search by geographical points of interest. This allows you to target in certain regions. And finally, it gives you the ability to see seasonal trends so that you can align your course with certain times of the year if you notice that a certain topic peaks during that time of the year. Now let's talk about creating a compelling course offer. And we do this sort of thing in a couple of different ways. Number one, crafting the perfect course. And number two, building credibility. Let's talk about crafting the perfect course. Now, there's a couple of biblical scriptures that say this. Now, I don't want to get preachy with y'all, but this is going to make sense. Be ye there perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect. And there's another one that says, perfect love casts out all fear. Now, the word perfect here isn't perfection or doesn't mean perfection the way we think, like flawless, I have to be perfect in performance and without error or mistakes. It means mature. It's a perfection that has less to do with us and more to do with helping and loving others. See, your perfect course has to be mature in its ability to meet the exact need or specific problem of your target audience. Not by what others may think, not what you may think is even cool or great, but you always create the course with their problems in mind, because you want to design that in such a way that it has the potential to sufficiently solve all of your audience's specific problems that you want to address. And just as another example, imagine you're building a bridge. Now, the purpose of that bridge is to connect two specific points that people need to travel between. Now, if you try to make it flashy or add unnecessary features that don't actually help people get across, the bridge might look impressive, but it won't serve its true purpose. In the same way, when you're designing a course, your focus should be on building something that meets the exact needs of your audience. Just like a bridge needs to be strong and reliable to get people where they need to go, your course needs to be mature. Perfect, not in the sense of being flawless, but in its ability to guide your audience to the solution they are seeking. It's about creating something that's designed with only their needs in mind, ensuring that it truly serves the purpose it was intended for. Now, after crafting the perfect course, you want to build credibility. Now, building credibility is something you do through sharing testimonials, offering a preview, or showcasing your expertise. Let's discuss sharing testimonials. Now, receiving great reviews are a great way to start building credibility. Most people will almost always buy into something when they see what other like-minded people say about that thing. Now, offering a preview. Now, this can be done through various fashions. Free access to the first module, mini course or workshop, a webinar preview, course outline and sample content, ebooks, behind the scene video tour. There's so many more ways we can go on forever about this thing. And finally, you want to showcase your expertise on your social media platforms by being a content creating machine. Literally, that's what you gotta do. This is the best way to gain organic traffic, which organic traffic is something you want to learn to do consistently before going on to getting paid ads. Now, after building that credibility of yours, you want to leverage that social proof and those testimonials, and we're going to get into that next. But first off, let's start talking about how you can collect testimonials even though you may not have an audience or customers right now. But there's different things that we can do to address that. Then we want to display this social proof, right? That's what we're going to talk about next. Displaying your social proof. Now, you do this by first putting your testimonials, reviews, and case studies on your landing page. Now, what I would do is get 3 to 5 great reviews that are better relayed in a written format and keep those as written. Then get some testimonials and relay those in video format. Make sure the audio and the visuals are good quality. And then find that one great case study that you can also display in a video format, all in your landing page. Now, I emphasize video because it's the most consumed form of media nowadays, and you want to create the most optimal marketing to sales conversion environment as possible, and video does just that. Perfect segue into our next portion of the video. Utilizing AI tools and automation. Now, like we just mentioned, AI can really be your best friend for content creation. With the quick rise of AI tech, creating every type of content that helps promote and create traffic leading to your course has never been easier. So I highly recommend learning about a few AI tools to start off with. That will really help you create content easier and efficiently. Now, there are 2 types of must-have AI tools you need right off the bat. A chatbot like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini to help you with content ideas, research, scripts, and copywriting. And an AI video generator like the one we just mentioned, Pictory AI, for easy video creation and editing, but also that has the ability to repurpose one form of content into different forms of content. Because the idea is if you do blogs, you want the AI to quickly turn that into video. If you do long form videos, YouTube videos, for instance, or podcasts, you want to turn your long videos into short videos for Instagram and TikTok, or audio podcasts into scripts that you can turn into video as well. Now, after your content creation process is established, you want to start to automate that content. And this is what we call automated marketing, which AI can help with that as well. Now, after establishing your content creation process, we want to automate that content. This is what we call automated marketing, which AI can also help with. This will be email marketing, social media scheduling, and lead generation. This will allow you the ability to reach potential customers quickly, building your lack of a massive audience into a massive audience. Tools like Systems.io for email marketing and customer management, Metricool for automated social media scheduling on multiple platforms. All of these tools have AI automation capabilities. They also integrate with other outside AI automation tools as well, making it the best way to handle massive content creation, massive content distribution, and management of a massive audience. Now let's talk about implementing affiliate marketing. There are two ways to do this. One, partnering with influencers. Find and collaborate with influencers or affiliates who can promote your course to their audience. This will be social media influencers that will pretty much do a type of word of mouth recommendation for your course or an ad to their audience. You can do this by connecting with them on social media organically, or you can go to a platform like Fiverr and hire an influencer there as well. Next up, it's something called affiliate program. You can set this system up where people earn a commission for selling your course. This will allow you to expand your reach. Now, just to name a few platforms that'll do this sort of thing, you got ClickBank, ShareASale, Gumroad, Thrivecart, and Samcart. Now let's talk about content marketing SEO. Now, creating valuable content, blog posts, videos, or podcasts related to your course topic is what you want to do, because we need to start driving organic traffic to your platforms. We already mentioned AI helping create and distribute your content, but at the end of the day, if you only remember one thing on this video, guys, it's this: content is king, guys. There's another biblical passage that says, love covers a multitude of sins, meaning you love somebody, you'll overlook their flaws. Same thing here applies. When your content is really good to the point where people really enjoy it, find it helpful, and they engage with it, and they say, man, this is what he's giving away for free, I am telling you, any flaws you might have up and down your sales and marketing process will easily be covered up by your content. Great content is the kickstarter to everything. It creates reach, it creates your brand, it creates organic traffic, and the accessibility to create good quality content is there for everybody nowadays. You got an iPhone that has an incredible camera, social media platforms are practically free and accessible to everyone, so there's really no excuse. I always tell people that if you just learn how to become a great content creating machine that understands how to gain attention organically, everything else becomes so much easier and you can sell literally anything you want. One of my old teachers always said this: content is king, but distribution is queen. Which means you gotta start learning how to distribute your content in the most optimal way so that it can be discovered by your audience. And we do this through something that's called SEO optimization, which means search engine optimization. Now, these are keywords and questions your audience is using when they are searching for answers related to your course topic. So what you want to do is find out what these questions are and create content answering these questions. And you also want to create titles and post descriptions, captions, hashtags according to these keywords and questions. One of my favorite tools to see what people are searching for is Answer the Public. So make sure you package and distribute your content in a way that it is optimized for relative keywords. Next is paid advertising on a budget. Now, I really like it for people to start and master creating traffic organically through their content before they move on to paid ads, but that's just my preface. But let's discuss budget-friendly paid advertising strategies such as Facebook ads, Google ads, and Instagram promotions to target your specific demographics. Now, your audience and their habits. First, know your audience and their habits. The first step in choosing the right ad platform is understanding where your target audience spends most of their time online. For example, if you're targeting younger demographics like Gen Zs or millennials, Instagram might be more effective because of its visual nature and high engagement rate among these age groups. On the other hand, if you're targeting audience more likely to search for solutions on Google, then Google Ads can be a powerful tool to capture those high intent searches. Understanding your audience's behavior online will help you to select the platform that best aligns with their habits. Next, align your ad goals with platform strengths, meaning different platforms excel in different areas, so it's crucial to match your ad goals with the strengths of the platform. For instance, if you want to build a brand awareness or increase engagement with visually appealing content, Facebook and Instagram ads are ideal because of their strong visual ad formats and targeting options. If your goal is to capture leads or drive conversion from people actively searching for your course, well, Google Ads is better suited to do this sort of thing with keyword targeting capabilities, which can reach people who are already looking for what you offer. So choose the platform that aligns with your specific marketing objectives to maximize the effectiveness of your budget. Next up, conversion tracking and return on ad spend, your ROAS, to measure success. This means you set up a conversion tracking on your ad platform. Example, Facebook Pixel for Facebook ads or Google Analytics for Google ads. This allows you to track specific actions that users take after clicking on your ad, such as signing up for your course, purchasing a product, or filling out a lead form. By monitoring these conversions, you can easily see exactly how many leads or sales each ad generates. Then calculate your ROAS by dividing the revenue generated from your ads by the amount spent on those ads. For example, if you spend $100 on ads and earn $500 in course sales from those ads, your ROAS ratio is 5-to-1. Now, a positive ROAS indicates that your ads are cost effective and generating more revenue than they cost. By regularly reviewing your ROAS, you can adjust your ad spend, target audience, or find creative ways to optimize performance and ensure your ads are delivering a strong return on investment. Lastly, building an email list from scratch. Very important. Your email list is by far your most valuable asset. It's what you really own. You don't own any of the social media platforms. So if for some reason you lost the ability to post on any of the platforms, which now means you've lost the ability to connect with your clients, your email list is the last thing you really have left to reach your clients. And one of the best ways to build an email list is by creating something called a lead magnet. A lead magnet is something you'll create that your audience would find valuable that you could give away for free in return for their email. Ebooks, webinars, or mini courses, just to name a few, are some examples that you can start using. Once your email list is built, you must implement an email marketing strategy. This is where you will use an automated email system such as Systems.io, which we mentioned earlier, MailChimp, ConvertKit, Aweber, tons of them out there, that automatically sends emails in mass bulks. And this is where you send the type of email sequences that nurture your potential students with great content in order that you may eventually convert them into paying students. There's that good old study that says you need at least 7 points of contact with somebody before they will ever buy from you and become a client. And having an effective email marketing strategy and system in place is what will accomplish just that. Now, we just covered a complete list of strategies and tips that will give you the best chance to sell an online course without having an audience. Remember, you don't need to wait to have a massive audience before you can start offering your course. You can start implementing all of these strategies and systems we listed out today while also creating great content to build your audience. And when building your audience, remember the following. You don't need to go viral or have millions of followers to make good sales and numbers. Don't focus on views and vanity metrics when creating content. As a matter of fact, don't focus on the outcome at all. Just create content by trying to get better each and every time, and always focus on helping your target audience, and the results will follow in due time. And that wraps up our video. Don't forget to check out my link to Pictory AI if you're interested in getting extra points and credits for signing up using my link. That's going to help you with all your content creation and automation and all that stuff to make it more efficient and better for you. Now, don't forget to subscribe for more AI tools and tips and content creation, digital marketing tips just like this, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.